The official cause of death for Peter Greene has been confirmed nearly 2 months after the veteran character actor was found dead inside his Manhattan apartment, bringing clarity to a case that had prompted widespread speculation and tributes across the entertainment industry. Please subscribe, like, and share for more. Thanks. Greene, widely recognized for his intense and often unsettling screen presence, was discovered unresponsive in his Lower East Side residence on December 12, 2025. He was 60 years old. Authorities initially responded after neighbors requested a wellness check, reporting loud music playing continuously from inside the apartment. When officers entered the residence, they found the actor deceased. Early statements from law enforcement indicated there were no signs of forced entry or immediate evidence of foul play. On February 18, 2026, the New York City office of the chief medical examiner officially ruled that Greene died from an accidental gunshot wound. According to the medical findings, the fatal injury was a gunshot wound to the left axilla, the area beneath the shoulder, which caused damage to the brachial artery and resulted in severe blood loss. The manner of death was classified as accidental, and investigators determined that no criminal activity was involved. The announcement closed weeks of uncertainty for fans who had followed Greene's career for more than 3 decades. Known for his piercing gaze and commanding physical presence, Greene became a standout character actor in the 1990s. His portrayal of Zed in Pulp Fiction, directed by Quentin Tarantino, remains one of the film's most disturbing and talked-about performances. Though his screen time was limited, the role cemented his place in pop culture history and demonstrated his ability to leave a lasting impression in even brief appearances. That same year, Greene appeared as the villainous Dorian Tyrell in The Mask opposite Jim Carrey. The comic book adaptation became a box office hit and introduced Greene to a broader mainstream audience. His transformation from a ruthless crime boss into a superpowered antagonist showcased both his dramatic intensity and willingness to embrace stylized performances. Born in New Jersey, Greene began his acting career later than many of his peers. Before entering the entertainment industry, he worked a range of jobs and faced personal struggles that he would later openly discuss. Acting became both a profession and a form of personal reinvention. By the early 1990s, he was steadily building a resume that included appearances in films such as Blue Streak and Training Day, as well as numerous television roles. Throughout his career, Greene developed a reputation for portraying volatile, morally complex figures, criminals, enforcers, and psychologically intense characters. Casting directors often turned to him when a project required raw edge and authenticity. Yet colleagues frequently described him as soft-spoken and thoughtful off-camera, with a deep respect for the craft of acting. In interviews over the years, Greene spoke candidly about overcoming addiction and rebuilding his life. He credited his career resurgence in the late 1990s and early 2000s to renewed focus and support from friends and mentors within the industry. His journey resonated with many aspiring performers who saw in him an example of resilience and second chances. Even as blockbuster roles became less frequent, Greene continued working steadily in independent films and guest television appearances. He remained connected to New York's creative community and was said to be exploring new artistic projects before his death. Friends noted that he had expressed interest in mentoring younger actors and potentially stepping behind the camera. News of his passing prompted an outpouring of tributes from fans who revisited his most iconic scenes online. Social media posts highlighted the chilling menace of his Pulp Fiction character and the theatrical flair he brought to The Mask. May described him as an actor who could dominate a scene with minimal dialogue, relying on subtle expressions and controlled intensity. The confirmation that his death was accidental has provided some measure of closure to those close to him. While the circumstances were tragic, authorities emphasized that there was no evidence of wrongdoing. For admirers of his work, the focus now turns to celebrating a career defined by bold performances and unforgettable characters. Peter Greene leaves behind a legacy as one of Hollywood's most distinctive character actors of his generation. Though often cast as a villain, he brought depth and humanity to his roles, ensuring that even the darkest characters felt real. His body of work, particularly in the defining films of the 1990s, continues to resonate with audiences and stands as a lasting testament to his talent.